Hi, let's watch this together.
Let's watch this video.
Shut up when I'm talking to you. You have no say in this house. You lost your job 4 months ago.
A real woman doesn't love a man only when he's useful.
I've been paying all the bills since you became useless. Real men work.
So this video just reminded me of a session I had in the past with a lady. This lady was telling me how of a good woman she was to her man when this guy had nothing. She was the one working and providing literally everything for the two of them. She said she walked out her ass. She suffered with this guy, stood by him, held his hand, encouraged him, prayed for him. But the moment this guy saw money, the guy just vanished and forgot the lady ever existed in his life. So when she was done narrating, I asked her a question. How did you treat the guy, really? Like, how did you treat him? She became surprised because she had taken time to explain to me how she was the one providing, doing everything for this man. This man is supposed to be seen as an ungrateful man. Yet I was asking her how she treated the man. You see, being with him when he had nothing is not a problem. Holding his hands is not a problem. Supporting him, advising him, praying for him is not a problem. The major thing here is, how did you treat that man? Because you can't be busy buying him stuff. You feed him, you take care of the bills, and every other day you remind him of how of a useless man he is. This is where the problem always is. Yeah, you did all of those things. Undisputable, yeah. You provide, yes. You go to market, you make money, you take care of the bills, because right now he can't do it. Yes, you're a strong woman. But what really matters is, as you're doing all of those things, how are you treating this man? Because you can't tell me you've been the one providing for this man all along. At least there was a time this man was doing everything. Everything, yeah. We work as women, we provide. But I tell you, in this part of the world, the financial burden of every home is majorly on the shoulders of the man. In some homes, the man does every providing. So imagine having your man break down at some point and all you have to offer him is buy a sachet of water and then remind him for 1 week that I've been the one feeding you, giving you water to drink. How do you think that is going to make that man feel? Some men are eating the food their women are providing from the place of bitterness. He's just eating it because there is nothing else to do. Not because he wants to eat that your food. Because left for him, if there is another way, he won't take it. That food is going to purge him because of the kind of things you say from your mouth. The same man that was providing when it was on him. Every struggling man is like a wounded lion. He's not even happy he's in that condition. You have to have this in mind. You see, the same way you don't forget as a woman who treated you right and who treated you wrong when you were pregnant. Things people said to you, how people treated you. Because you were vulnerable. You rarely forget. That is the same way a man would rarely forget how he was treated on his bad days. His lowest days. Those days he couldn't afford water to drink. That is the same way he can't forget the things you said to him. He can't forget how you fed him and called him useless. He can't forget everything you did. Yeah, you provided for him, yes. But you didn't give him peace. You made him feel empty. Sometimes the best you do for him is protecting his image, his dignity at his lower days, lowest moments. Sometimes this is even the greatest gift you give him, not food, not the grocery shoppings, not all of those things you're looking at. How did you treat him? What did you say to him? You cannot break a man's ego and still sit back to expect the same man to come back to you and treat you like a queen. It's not done anywhere. So please, if I were you with a man who is still struggling to get there, you want to be very careful. You really want to be very careful. Because one thing is sure, you understand a man that has money today better than you would ever understand a man who is yet to make money. Your behavior towards them today that they are nothing will always determine the kind of payback you get when they are eventually at the top. Wisdom is profitable to direct. See you on the next one.